Good evening, everybody. It is April 11th, 2023, Tuesday. It is 11:08 at night. Okay, this is part 26. Prologue, Roosevelt Rex. Roosevelt liked Morgan. The solitary, bottle-nosed banker had been a friend of his father, and on the score alone merited affection. Even so, he did not know him well. Few did. Only Morgan's immediate family and the half-dozen handsome young aides who stood between him and the world, as if to screen his legendary ugliness, claimed that privilege. Governor Roosevelt had once denied Morgan tax exemptions on 2 railroads. He had tried to make amends with a testimonial dinner, an effort on my part to become a conservative man in touch with the influential classes. But the financier remained unmollified. Roosevelt's last letter to Morgan had been answered by a secretary. So far, 1901 had been Morgan's annus mirabilis. Along with his new billion-dollar trust, he controlled several banks, including the International House of Morgan, the Western Union Telegraph Company, the Pullman Car Company, Aetna Life Insurance, General Electric, Britain's Leyland Steamship Lines, and 21 railroads. Control, indeed, was his passion, not the constant clashing competition of the free market. As chairman of J.P. Morgan and Company, he handled more wealth than any other man on earth and was capable of plunging the United States into a depression overnight or rescuing it from one. Yet his greatest power derived from his integrity of character. One nod of the massive head was security for $50 million. One snort of the carbuncled nose was enough to sweep all oppositions from his path. Review of Reviews saluted him as the most masterful personality in the country, perhaps in the world. But now there was a challenger to that title, riding to Washington on one of the few northeastern railroads Morgan did not control. Sooner or later, their personal trajectories must intersect, as surely as the Allegheny track was destined to run into those of the Susquehanna Valley. Roosevelt hoped that the confluence would be smooth. To his mind, the real threat posed by financiers such as Morgan may lay not so much in their combination policies as in their virtual freedom. Thanks to U.S. VEC Knight from federal regulation. Even President McKinley had talked of doing something about the trusts. Roosevelt himself had publicly warned. The vast individual and corporate fortunes, the vast combinations of capital which have marked the development of our industrial system grew new conditions and necessitate a change from the old attitude of the state and the nation toward property. More and more, it is evident that the state and, if necessary, the nation has got to possess the right of supervision and control as regards the great corporations which are its creatures. He now stood committed to those words, uttered only 2 weeks ago at the Minnesota State Fair. Morgan's philosophy was also on record. I owe the public nothing. If they were indeed set on a collision course, Roosevelt was determined not to be the one derailed. Morgan may be master of the United States Steel, but he was master of the United States government. Surely the greatest combination of all. National stability required that he maintain eminent right of way. Okay, so that's all for part 26, Prologue, Theodore Rex. Thank you for watching.